All right, so if you're watching this video, you're probably interested in starting a YouTube channel, you have a YouTube channel, or maybe you've been doing content for a while and you want to upgrade your gear. Now, the problem is that a lot of these videos show you products and garbage that doesn't really work, but not me. See, I've been doing content creation full time here in New York City for the past 2 years, and I've bought a lot of stuff that's completely useless, and I've bought some stuff that's totally worth it. So I figured I'd make this video to answer some of your questions when it comes to what gear you should get. Now, this is all going to be practical equipment that I use on a daily basis, stuff that you can buy tomorrow that's actually gonna make you better. Whether your goal is to take better iPhone photos, to do talking head videos like I'm doing here, to shoot production-based content on location, on site, all these suggestions are universal and definitely something you should invest in, especially if you have the mentality that I've adopted where it's better to buy it nice instead of buy it twice. Get the thing that has the features, the controls, the sound quality, the visuals that you want, so that way you're not wasting money down the line and you just have equipment sitting in a drawer gathering dust like me. So yeah, I'm gonna give you some recommendations on what the equipment is, how I use it, why I recommend this specific version for you. I'll give you some budget alternatives as well. But yeah, let's get into it. The first piece of gear is going to be this Portkeys LH7P, specifically this one. Now, there's a lot of options when it comes to on-camera monitors, and the truth is that it's one of the most underrated pieces of gear that people should be picking up the same day they buy their camera. And the reason why is when you have a nice big monitor, you have a better idea of your composition on your framing. It's easier to be cinematic, and it's going to save you from doing bad takes. You don't understand how many times I've shot videos, whole entire videos, and then I realized I had something in my teeth, my hair was crooked, hair might be crooked right now, hair crooked, my hair was messy, my shirt was crooked, something was out of focus. It makes a huge difference when you have a big screen, especially when most cameras have a 3 or 4 inch tiny dinky screen that's hard to see when you flip it out. That being said, this specific model is the one I recommend because it has some really cool features like wireless camera control. I'll flash on the screen what's actually compatible. Portkeys is innovating. They updated their software so it looks cleaner, more futuristic, more modern, and that's great to have when you're investing money in a company's products. And yeah, I've tried the Shinobi 2 with wired camera controls. That one's great, but it's just missing too many features like HDMI out. I have a whole video about it. You can check it out on my channel. But yeah, let's tie that up real quick. If you want a nice on-camera monitor, the LH7P has wireless controls. It'll run you 350 bucks. It's worth every penny. Now, if you're on a budget and you can't afford this, they have one that has no wireless control, no touchscreen, and it's just a monitor, which is still great. And it's about 80 bucks, 100 bucks on B&H, on Amazon, or their website. You can find the LH7. I think it's just LH7. I'll flash it on the screen right now. And that's a great entry-level option. Now, again, it's not perfect. It's only 1,000 nits. You probably want to add a sun hood to it. I actually ordered the cage for this monitor to make it a little bit more robust because it is a big screen just to transport it better. So yeah, Portkeys, if you're watching this, I've talked to you guys. I want you to add Lumix support. I don't know if it's possible, but if you do that, this is literally the perfect monitor, and that's probably why you can't do it because it'll be too good. All right, next up is going to be the Comica VM40. When it comes to microphones, audio quality, that's the most important thing. It's more important than video. And the truth is that the Comica VM40 takes all the best features of every wireless lav mic system out there, condenses it into one product. This thing is stupid versatile, again, and it's universal for whatever job you're doing, whether it's a talking head video, whether it's an interview on the street, whether it's shooting client work, whatever you're doing, this is the right mic solution for everyone. You should have this thing in your kit. I'm actually recording all the audio on the camera right now with this microphone. Hopefully I don't break anything. So yeah, like I said, I'm recording all the audio. I'm probably way too hot. I'm gonna lower this to 4. All right, so, all right. Hopefully that leveled out. But yeah, I just easily changed the dB on this guy because it's got a little rotating knob right there that lets me adjust the setting. Anyway, the point is that I probably should have thought about this better. This mic has a lot of really nice features. The first and most important thing is that it's 32-bit float capable, which means it's a 32-bit float interface, which means you'll never have bad audio. Doesn't matter, again, what you're recording, talking head videos, client work, you put this on your rig, you hand it to the talent, you record audio, and it's gonna sound great. Now, yeah, there's a lot of options when it comes to having wireless lav mics, but having this style for your videos makes you feel more confident. It's something that's ingrained into our monkey brains that the person holding the microphone is the person in charge. they've been given the authority to speak. So if you're shooting videos and you have a confidence issue, having this and holding this is going to improve your content because it makes you feel like you're in charge. Now be careful that power doesn't go to your head, but yeah, this thing is great. I usually have it boomed out of the frame. I don't really typically hold it like this. Now this system also comes with the ability to wirelessly connect it to your camera, which is probably what I should have done for this video, but I didn't, which means that you can be far away from your camera, or your talent can, and still record great audio. Also, you have internal backup capabilities into the mic itself. It has built-in memory. I forget how many gigabytes. I have a review of this mic. A lot of people have reviews of this mic, and this thing is amazing. So again, just to summarize it, the mic, amazing 32-bit audio interface. It gives you confidence, you sound better, you look better, and it's definitely professional, whether you boom it on set or move it for your talking heads, or you hold it like I am. I'm gonna put this back because it's kind of annoying me. Just have to increase the levels. I think we're, how hot can we get on this? Yeah, that's pretty hot. All right, so let's do, I think this is it. And then last but not least, it's gonna be a V-mount battery. Now there's a lot of new innovations when it comes to V-mount batteries, the way you can charge them, the things you can plug into them. But the biggest issue that I've had when filming content is that my camera dies. My camera dies, my light dies, my audio recorder dies, something needs power. And if you're doing a stationary setup, or even if you're on the go, like my cinema rig, my mini cinema rig, you're gonna need battery power. Now this isn't the only V-mount battery that I have. This is just the only one that I have the box for. Actually, that's a lie. I have one floating around there. Actually, I can probably show you my V-mount battery. So yeah, I've got this K&F one that's super nice. It's got this metal finish. I love it, but it's not perfect. I have this newer one. That's the brand. And I've tried the small rig ones, and they all have a lot of pros and cons, but the best one that I've come up with, or the best one I've discovered, is the newer brand one. Whether you get this mini one or whether you get their 150 watt one, I'll flash it on the screen. It's gonna do an amazing job of powering your stuff. The reason I recommend the newer one is because it has better ports. Some of these V-mount batteries only have certain limited ports. So like this one's great because it's got dual USB-C, but that barrel connector is only 12 volts and my camera runs on 8 volts, which means can't use it. So the newer one has 12 volts, 8 volts, USB-C, USB-A, and you've got a really nice D-tap right there. So I'm still gonna use this one, but the newer one's better. Having the ability to power your camera for a long period of time is invaluable. It's super useful. And with that being said, you also wanna get dummy batteries for your camera. I have a dummy battery into my Lumix right now. I've got dummy batteries into my Sony cameras, my Sony ZV-1, and you can power all that with this. I even have dummy NPF batteries. I don't buy NPF batteries anymore. They are a complete waste of money. And in my opinion, they don't look professional. Having this fat battery sitting on the back of your monitor, just jutting out, looks tacky when you can have a slim NPF plate and then this guy on the back of your rig, just adding as a counterweight. It's a no-brainer. And if you do it right, you can power your whole camera, everything from a V-mount battery. So there'll be links in the descriptions for the NPF battery that I recommend, so you guys don't pick the wrong one, because again, they're not all created equal. And don't get the small rig ones. Sorry, small rig, if you're watching this, I bought some of your products. They're great, but they're overpriced, like stupid overpriced. So I think I paid $100 for this one on sale, and I can run a whole entire kit off of just 2 USB-C cables. I can power my camera and my monitor off USB-C, and I'll be good. I'll be good for the whole day. All right, maybe that's an exaggeration, but I'll be good for a long time. So yeah, let's wrap this video up. First and most important thing is an on-camera monitor. Make sure it's 7 inches so you can actually frame, compose, and be cinematic. Second thing is gonna be a good mic, the Comica VM40, with wireless capability, 32-bit flow. That's the best option in 2024 and 2025 that I've found. And then third is gonna be dummy batteries or V-mount batteries to make sure that you never run out of juice when you're trying to be creative and stall out. So yeah, I hope this video helped somebody. I hope I answered all your questions. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and I'll see you in the next one.